Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Nick Drinks. I'm your host, Nick Britsky. This Saturday, May 30th, 2020, we are hoping to have the second attempt at our newest program to shuttle astronauts to space.
Nick Drinks.
This is on top of a Falcon rocket. The Crew Dragon capsule will be launching 2 astronauts into space. Fingers crossed everything's going to work out. This past week it did not work, so we're hoping this week it's going to work. That did give me an opportunity to put together this delicious assortment of ingredients in front of you. We're going to make a cocktail. And what is that cocktail called? The Moon's Haunted. We are doing a couple different ingredients that are a tribute to this cocktail, and I wanted to do a base margarita. And the reason why I was thinking is margarita is Elon Musk, the guy that is the impetus behind some of this program, love him or hate him. He actually is, as a joke, was trying to release a tequila called the Tequila, and I think ran into some legal issues, so I don't believe that tequila's out. So we actually went something a little more traditional. This is actually the Mayor Tequila, the Blanco, and we are going to start actually with 1.5 ounces of that into our shaker tin. 1.5 ounces is great. And then next, as a tribute to these fine gentlemen, we actually juiced some dragon fruit. You may ask, what is dragon fruit? We're going to throw up a photo right there. And why I really like this is A, dragon, capsule dragon, but also because I think it almost looks like these little planetary discs right here when you do a cross-sectional cut of them. So these are going to make a fantastic garnish. This was all the scooped out insides. We left the skin off. We scooped out the insides. We put it through a blender, let it blend for a little bit. And then we actually did strain out some of the sediment. This almost kind of reminds me of a kiwi-like consistency. So we got rid of some of that. It still has a great flavor, a great mouthfeel. So we're actually going to put in 2 ounces of this. So fairly juicy cocktail. And look at that viscosity on there. Add that to our shaker tin. Next, we're going to sweeten this up a little bit because it does need a little bit of assistance. And we're going to take some just plain old simple syrup. We're going to add 1/2 ounce of that. And we are actually going to fortify that simple syrup a little bit more, and with a little more booze, because a little more booze never hurt. We are going to add some triple sec. Now there are a ton of triple secs on the market. I go with a fairly inexpensive one right here. I like to go with a sweeter one because that allows me to kind of help balance my drinks a little bit. So we got 1/2 ounce of triple sec right here. And then we are going to go with 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice. Hit that in there. Lime juice is one of those things that people are pretty particular about. I don't love the canned lime juice. I think it does have a canned flavor to it. There are some bartenders that'll go as far as actually pressing their juice right before they make the cocktail. So people are pretty particular about their lime juice right there. So at that point, we have the drink basis. We're going to get some ice in there. Load up our shaker. All right, so we are all ready to strain this guy. What I thought would be a little fun is we have some Tang here. As everyone knows, Tang is a great drink that they developed for the astronauts. You can still buy it if you hunt it down a little bit. We actually found this at Kroger. But what I did is, since we're kind of playing with a margarita riff, we rimmed our glass. We have these great Apollo 11 glasses right here. We're going to rim the glass with some Tang and salt mixture to give us a little sweet tart. Rim half the glass, because in case you don't want that salt, or in our case, Tang salt, you don't have to drink it. And that gets that great little, that's a beautiful rim right there. Here's our cocktail right there. Decent wash line. I'm gonna hit some ice on there. Beautiful. And then what we did is we're going to grab ourselves a little short spoon. We're going to grab some mint. I think this will look nice with a little mint on there. And then we're also using one of our planetary discs, one of our beautiful dragon fruit. Just kind of prop him right in there. We got a pretty full cocktail. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, that's a delicious margarita right there. So you got that taste, you got the mouthfeel from the dragon fruit. You get that big burst of mint in your face right there. Really balanced with all the different ingredients. I think it is probably a little on the sweeter side, so you definitely could battle with a little more acid if you wanted. But that is a very delicious drink. Trying some of that Tang salt. That's great. It's such a good mix. It's one to one right there. So this is super great. So again, ingredients on here: 1.5 ounces of your tequila, 2 ounces of the dragon fruit puree, 1/2 ounce of the simple syrup, 1/2 ounce of your triple sec, and 1 ounce of your sour, your lime right there. Shake it all up some ice, strain it into an iced glass. In our case, it's Apollo 11. Garnish it with some of that delicious dragon fruit and some mint. Put a little straw in there, and you are good to go to watch a space shuttle launch. Thanks so much for watching Nick Drinks. You can find more of us at nickdrinks.com, youtube.com/nickdrinks, and nickdrinks.com spelled out for social media. Cheers so much to Robert and Douglas. Hope you guys have a great launch. Hopefully it is on Saturday, but again, be safe. If it's not the right conditions, don't launch. But hope it does. We'll be watching. Sipping our Moon's Haunted cocktail. Cheers, everyone.